Since 6v6 is coming next season, albeit for a limited time, I thought it would be a good idea to make a video explaining GOATs, as most new players have probably either got a slight understanding of what it is, or they've heard the term but don't really know what it means. And since we've got new tanks and supports, we might actually see a slight change to the meta, especially with the introduction of Hazard. Sorry, we can't even have a freak off anymore. We should boycott. I'm not going to talk about him in this video though. This video is dedicated solely to explaining GOATs and going over some counters to this meta. I'll get into it in a minute, but first I'm going to ask you to subscribe, as I want to keep making Overwatch 2 related content that isn't only entertaining, but informative too. Now, let's talk about GOATs. GOATs is an abbreviation meaning Go All Tanks and Supports, which was a very popular meta in ye old days of Overwatch 1 thanks to the North American Overwatch League team of the same name, popularizing it during Season 2 of the Open Division. The GOATs absolutely decimated the season with 10 wins and no losses, proving just how strong the team comp was. This team comp consisted of Rein, Zarya, D.Va, Brig, Lucio and Zen. But I imagine next season we'll see it tweaked to fit Overwatch 2. I know that Overwatch 2 is generally role-locked as was Overwatch 1 circa 2019, but GOATs will probably be super popular in Open Queue. Now, how exactly will this meta change and how do we counter it? The answer to both of these is Ramattra. I think we might see Rein swapped out for Ramattra because he both offers a shield and punches through them, being a direct counter to Zarya and Brig. He also somewhat counters D.Va with his Vortex, granted it doesn't get eaten, making it so she can't just fly away from a fight. I don't think we'll see this a lot because for the most part Rein and Ramattra are pretty interchangeable, but just be wary that this could happen in a few matches here and there. Another major change that we could see is Lucio being swapped out for Juno, purely because of the higher healing and damage output on top of offering the speed boost in a push. We've already seen her with Brig and know how strong that is, so it only makes sense that we'll see it here too. Yes, she's got nerfed, but A, she's still pretty good, and B, this is GOATs we're talking about here. She synergizes with everyone in this comp really well, acting as an enabler for the rest of the team. I'll be honest, it's gonna be painful, so do yourself a favor and stick to role queue. I know it's nice to have a little bit of freedom when it comes to who you play, but it really ain't worth it. But that just about does it for this video. TLDR, GOATs stands for Go All Tanks and Supports and was a team comp popularized by an Overwatch League team of the same name due to how successful it was. Now, was this video slop? Yes, but you want to know what my excuse for that is? XQC played for GOATs as a stand-in after their main tank Gator was banned for one season of Contenders. So, the slop has come full circle. Wow! Anyways, thanks for watching. Once again, I'm gonna ask you to subscribe and leave a like on this video as it lets me know that you've enjoyed it and want to see more. Hopefully you now understand what we mean when we say GOATs and are fully prepared to play against it if you play Open Queue. We won't have a problem in Role Queue because, come on, it's kind of obvious. Finally, have a nice day or night if you're watching this at night, and make sure to check out some of my other videos. Not only will I appreciate it, but you might too.